I was watching Gunsmoke with James Arness, and the laws of murder or of shooting somebody, well, was quite a bit different back in those days. I've seen this on. I think I read this online about 10 years ago, or seen a video on it. But a duel, I think I read it. A duel, where you would challenge somebody to a gunfight, was legal as long as there's witnesses. Now, if the witnesses would back out on you, they could get you for murder. So in those days, you had to hope the witnesses, however many there was, would be honest. I was watching no besides Gunsmoke some years ago. I was watching an old Western movie. I just watched a little Gunsmoke a little while ago, but this other movie was about 10 years ago, and this guy challenged this guy to a duo. Mid to late 1800s, and the guy that one of them won. One of them died. Anyway, the sheriff come out. He looks at the other guys, other people around. There might have been a lady or two in the crowd, but anyway, he simply asked the question: was it challenged? And 90% of them said, yeah, it was challenged. So the one that won the gun battle, the I'm saying the sheriff, U.S. Marshal, uh, the one that won the gun battle, the sheriff says, "Let me buy you a drink," just like there was nothing to it. And he told to ask for a couple guys to throw the dead man in the ground, bury him. It was nothing. Today it's what aggravated this, or aggravated murder. And some now back then the punishment was more cruel, it was hanging. But back then, I mean, there. Of course, it's a movie, but yet, they got to get advisors on something like that. For example, MASH. If you notice the credits at the end, it'll say advisor, John Doe. I can't think of his name, MD. And so I guess just like this Western movie I saw, it was just the guy beat him at the draw of the six shooter, and the one that was that survived it. The U.S. Marshal said, "Let me buy you a drink." So the laws back then must have been much more relaxed. Is that the right word to use? They're just, I don't know, just today trial. I mean, the sheriff just back then there was nothing. The sheriff said, "Let me buy you a drink." Didn't take him to jail or nothing. So, but it was legal as long as you had witnesses.